So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So that's got things underway.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders.
And a chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that is a little undercooked. That ball looks a good one. It's Salah! Mo Salah! Sensational! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2, and we've barely begun here. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's 2 now without replying.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Mohamed Salah is behind this one. So a genuine chance to... Mohamed Salah! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. And Fernandes. Valverde. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Son Heung-min. Howson. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Really fierce, close defending. Arsenal have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable... Dembele! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope...
Chance for a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Dembele with the short one. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's going to go a long way. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, important interception. Arsenal are 3 down and sinking. And here's Mohamed Salah. Caicedo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shoots! goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's Salah! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick, and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And here's Kane. Kane! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. McAllister. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lovely pass. He's had a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Romero. Now it's Ferran Torres, and he's been shifted off it. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, this does not look good. Valverde gets flagged offside. Sabani. More and more pressure on the ball here. Fernandez. He'll try from distance. Fernandez. Caicedo. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Taken back almost at once. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rodri. Right, Shevchenko. Romero. This is promising. And that has left him in a heap. Caicedo. He won't be happy with that one. Sabani. Delivered across. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Argentina are looking to go forward now. And here's Kane. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, what a mistake! Real chance! Kane finds himself offside. Sabani. Now Romero. Rice. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's intervened well there. Jordi Alba. And here's Kane. Distributed tidily. Valverde with the cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Valverde. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back underway then.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Son Heung-min kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left. And this is Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! He's got himself an absolute peach. It is an explosive start to the second half. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Caicedo.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Goes for a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Valverde. Gets his head on it! And that was very necessary. Son Heung-min! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's made its great chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found a way through. And here's Shevchenko. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's quick to return it. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well-placed to deal with that.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 21.
So will they make it count again?
Número 22.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Kane. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Zielinski gets over and intercepts. Could be danger here! Can they get him away? Kane! And there's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
2 goals on the day, and Kane! And that's wide.
Kane probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Lo reemplazará número 7.
McAllister. Sabani. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plays the ball back. And it's Messi. And here's Kane. Kane. It's Kane! Well, now, and it's come back out to him. No, it's wide. Sabani. And this is Messi.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de
Can he
compensación.
finish? And a neat finish. And he is just ripping it up.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Space for him to turn and look. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Out of play for a throw. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pressing high and with purpose. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Kane. He's picked his way through. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Sabani. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Odobert. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oyarzabal. Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Foot in. Son Heung-min was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Sabani. Caicedo. Trossard. Oyarzabal. Now it's Kane. Trossard is having a shot! Caicedo. And that has been slung wide. Takes aim and crosses. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's made its way to him. Big chance! In he goes again. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, there's the clearance. Muscular approach does pay off here. Odobert. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Oyarzabal. Spread it left. Now it's Trossard. Cross to the back post. Caught offside that time. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A header! And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 11, Harry Kane.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi wins the duel this time. Fernandes. It's Camavinga. Caicedo. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Caicedo. And here's Oyarzabal. Shot a goal! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Arsenal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back on the way. Alexander-Arnold. In with the challenge. Camavinga knocks it into space. In towards the back. Oh, greatly! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. He's shifting. Messi! Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he
just about within shooting range. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Oh no, what has happened here? Fernandez. Is there any support? And Messi! We've got to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's really well manoeuvred. He shifted it to the flank. Just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk. He's looking wide.
The attendance for this match was
Camavinga.
60,810.
Mikel Oyarzabal needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And here's Kane. Now it's Oyarzabal! He's put it wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oyarzabal on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him, the way he's been...
Messi! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's been slipped through. And this is Kane. Shot could be on. And Messi! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Sabani. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Camavinga. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oyarzabal. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes...
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot. Well taken goal. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so